What is the worst excuse you've ever come up with when you don't want to do something? Because there's a woman who's using a really great excuse, and it's worked every time that she's used it. So, I mean, Mikey and I were talking off air about how, I don't know, personally, I don't want to say my actual really, great excuse, because I feel like then people would just call me out all the time. And I don't want to be called out all the time.
I'll call myself out.
You're going to do it?
Yeah, I'm going to do it.
Do it.
So, if someone hits me up and I don't want to hang out with them, I just say that I'm super busy. And that's pretty much my go-to excuse.
Super busy?
I'm just super busy.
Not specific?
Yeah, make it vague. They don't need to know details. If they ask me for a detail, then I'll try to come up with something. I
feel weird acting for details, though, when someone says, I can't.
Right.
Like, when someone's like, I can't make it tonight, I'm just like...
That's what makes it a good excuse.
Like, sometimes, you're working, or, but I don't want to be, well, why not? You know what I mean?
Well, my first go-to is, hey, are you okay? Is everything all right?
They didn't say that someone died. They just said they can't make it.
Yeah, but
you make it vague. You don't put in details about it. So
if they seem really excited about that event, and then all of a sudden they're like, hey, I can't, then I'd be like, oh, are you good? Do you want to reschedule?
Yeah, but by making it vague, though, what I'm saying is, you can get away with it because...
Yeah, but then they say, let's reschedule. Then what do you do?
If they ask you to reschedule, I was like,
then you're saying,
sure,
I'm busy again?
You say, yeah, sure, let me know. But then... I'll look for probably the same excuse, something just came up, I gotta do something for work, blah blah blah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I feel my favorite is that I'm prepping for a show, which I usually am. So Monday nights I am quote unquote free, but I'm also really busy with prepping for a show. But then I'm also doing about 4 shows a week now. So my biggest excuse is I'm looking for things, and it is, but it's also nah, man, I just don't want to go out. I just want to lay in bed. I like my heated blanket. Don't take me out of there. Don't do that.
Makes sense to me.
So it's and if I'm going anywhere, if I'm going to Shane's house, I'm going right into another heated blanket. I'm just in a bed. I'm not moving.
Yeah,
that's it.
I agree.
I'm prepping.
Now everyone has weighted blankets.
My dad has one.
Anxiety.
I love it.
But I don't like that. I feel like I'm being suffocated.
Yeah, no. It's supposed to feel like a warm hug, I heard, but I feel like I wouldn't like
Did you know today's also National Hugging Day?
All right, Jamie, how do you know this?
I love the national days. That's my thing. It's Squirrel Appreciation Day.
Should you say it, you should say it then, every
National
Friday. Or actually, you're on 3 days a week now, so say it.
I'm on 4 days. I'm on Monday.
Well, morning shows 3 days a week.
Monday morning, Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, and Friday morning. And now, there's a lot going on here.
Shows.
Yeah, okay, this is not the Jamie show. This is
I said
the Nassau
Jamie
Morning
shows,
Madhouse.
plural, not the Jamie show. Jamie shows.
Well, I don't want to make it all about me, so.
Is it about
Nobody's saying
I'm
trying
kidding.
Nobody asked me how my week was. I don't want to make it about me.
Wow.
Maybe because you're the host, Jamie.
What's going on with this blasting? We got Colton on the left, Dimitri on the right, and I'm waiting for Sean in the middle.
I'm just waiting to strike I'm like a cheetah.
I
or
know.
Something.
I'm scared.
Or something.
I gotta put him in a cage.
I don't know what cheetahs do. They're fast though.
I gotta put him in a cage.
I don't know what they do.
Put me in a cage?
Yeah.
No.
Not a cage.
Dimitri, what is your favorite excuse to go to?
Well, when this work, I tell them that I'm doing something for community service. That always works. If I'm telling my job I'm not coming in, I'm doing a community service event. But if it's hanging out with somebody,
I feel like that's good, but also if you're not actually doing it.
Yeah.
They're listening right now. They're like, we got you on audio right here.
We got you on candid camera.
I hope not. Cause I just lied about that last week. I'm doing community service, and I went somewhere else.
I'm going to a
Show
charity
me the paperwork,
event.
Dimitri.
Yeah.
Show me that paperwork.
Well, no, that I have an app basically. I'm I gotta do this day. Cause my friend does community service a lot, so I look at.
Dude, so you take his?
Oh, that's cool though.
Yes. Yes.
Did you actually do it though?
Out there.
Yeah, he does it. I did it one time. I went with him to Philly because he has a abandoned school he's opening up for kids in Philadelphia that
Dude, that's wild.
Yeah. So now when he does it, I'm like, all right, if I want off this weekend, I'll tell him yo, I'm doing this community service event, and then I just I take the day off. But
that makes you sound like a good guy.
It does.
I know.
I'm not saying you're not.
I know. I'm just saying.
I'm not saying you're not a good
Unless
guy.
you don't go.
Special.
That's an extra layer of this guy is doing good for the world, community service. Turn around, this guy's a fake. This guy's a liar.
When I got confirmed I lied, actually.
What do you mean you got confirmed?
Confirmation. It's,
Oh,
you know,
I was like,
religion,
confirmed
whatever.
what? Confirmed that you're here?
No, confirmation.
Please confirm to believe in Jesus.
Yeah,
I don't know. How am I
whatever it
supposed to
is.
know?
No, when I got confirmed, like I was supposed to like 8 hours of community service, and I just like lied. No, I don't know
I
why.
mean, do you feel bad about it?
Not really. I
you
mean, there's a
regret it?
lot going on in 7th or 8th grade. You know, like
I guess.
a lot.
I wouldn't know because I don't do confirmations or
I know.
anything.
You don't even like religious weddings, so you know. I wouldn't
Nope.
expect you to know.
Nope,
In my
nope,
senior
nope,
year of
nope.
high school, I had to do community service, and I lied about that.
I did community service. I actually taught. So Shane and I had a little fight because when I play games, I get very competitive, and so fights always ensue. And I don't like to tell him why I'm angry because how do you say, "Hey, I'm mad because you won"? That sounds childish. So I just turn around and I go, "I'm mad at you," and then he's like, "Why?" And I'm like, "Because." So I don't know what's worse, but when we were playing, I
Not
remember
telling him why you're mad is probably
That's
worse.
worse.
That's
Yes.
bad.
Yeah, but
You know
I
what
don't
the
want to
worst
say
You want to know what the worst possible interaction in human language is?
no.
I have
know.
a problem with you.
Yep.
What is it?
No.
Figure it out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
my
very-
gosh. Yes.
The key to a positive and good relationship is communication.
That's
right.
Yeah,
I know.
Jamie's like,
That's right up
no,
there.
I'm not telling you why I'm mad. You just gotta figure it out.
Right up
See-
there.
Figure it out,
And my
boy.
parents
No.
used to
Yes,
say,
that's
do
right.
this. Why? Because I said so.
Okay.
Well,
yes,
Jamie,
that's fair.
if it was
Yeah.
your time of the
Why?
month,
I
I
want to know
can't.
why I'm
No,
doing
it
the
wasn't.
thing.
All right, then
So the
I
thing
do
was,
blame you.
When I did do community service, like like you people were supposed to. But,
I mean,
you know.
I do it sometime.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Okay, but I actually did it.
By being
Not when you have to work, though.
I actually did it. I actually taught these little kindergartners like the pieces of chess. So like you taught them about like the
Okay,
bishop,
Queen's Gambit. I see you.
the queen, the king, like what they do, their moves, and where they're placed on the map. So I taught them that, and then we were playing this video game, and they had mini games inside of it, and one of them was chess. Now, Shane's roommate is huge on chess. Like, they watch chess videos, they play chess on their phones, and they keep,
Yeah,
like,
the
tabs.
sales went up because of that show.
They keep
No,
not because of the show.
No,
like,
it was
they're
because
just,
of Queen's Gambit. It got really popular on Twitch. Grandmasters of Chess actually
Yes.
started streaming
He
on
watches
Twitch.
that, so
and
they're
then, like,
really
big
into
Twitch streamers
that.
were like watching the Grandmasters, trying to get them to like teach them and all that. XQC really
What is
got
it, like a
popping.
new Bobby Fischer or something?
Yeah,
No.
I say like, oh, who could watch chess? It's just the same thing over and over
it's
again
like
as I
Bob
sift
Ross.
through my
Like, you
Yu-Gi-Oh
watch
cards.
painting.
Bob Ross, yeah.
But he's really into it, so
Bob
I
Ross.
knew that when I was going against Shane that I was probably going to lose, but I didn't want to accept that. So I said, maybe I have an advantage because I taught kids some chess pieces. Maybe I have an advantage here.
I
So
know the name of this piece, so I'm gonna win.
I
So
can't
clearly,
lose if I flip the table.
when I played,
no, this game, no.
So part of my strategy was like either I do my own thing and I look like a really like stupid jerk, or I could just copy Shane and just like really confuse him.
The
But
real Queen's Gambit.
So then I was like, maybe I won't do that because then it looks like I'm copying. So I just tried to do my own thing subtly, and clearly I lost every time. But I think after 2 to 3 games, I was like, all right, I'm done. I'm done. It's been 10 minutes, and I'm losing.
I'm much better at checkers. Like, I think I'm pretty much undefeated in checkers, at least in my adult life.
I've never really played checkers.
Like chess, I haven't
I kinda wanna
learned
throw
yet.
down now. I wanna, like throw down.
Yeah, no,
that was my
challenge
community
here.
service, was teaching kids how to play with the pieces, but
Wow.
And then
Good for
I don't.
you.
subsequently getting bodied.
You're
But
not
it
going
was
to hell.
not community service to go against Shane. That is not community service. That was just voluntarily just
Well,
dying.
him dating you might be community service.
Shots fired.
Jamie, you know I love you.
Pow.
I needed to keep that cheetah.
Stop! She's already dead!
I needed to keep the cheetah in the cage.
Pow.
Unplugging
I
controller, dog!
am
Unplugging controller!
I am speechless.
God!
Well,
Do you have anything else that I should know about?
No, well, you know how we say that he's your assistant, so you
He's
know.
not my assistant.
It's a joke.
You've
You
literally
know I
called
love
him
you.
your secretary.
Listen, he's not.
In
I
that
don't
moment,
remember.
she knew
do.
she messed up.
Jeez, damn.
This whole medium is recorded.
I'm still like shocked. Like I'm still trying to recover here. You know, I wanted to talk about
Fatality.
Sorry. The library was open, so I had to go in.
I wanted to talk about the worst excuse, but like
You can skip me. It's okay. I'll understand.
the worst excuse is I'm just gonna go right for it.
Can
The worst
cut the
excuse.
tension with a knife.
So there's a woman who, you know, when she goes on bad dates and she doesn't like them anymore, you know, like she's not feeling the vibe, she'll just say, oh, hey, you know, I got COVID tested, and you know how like it takes a few days sometimes for the PCR to come
Yeah.
back. She'll like have a picture and be like, oh yeah, it came back positive, and then she just has to leave abruptly. And it's worked every time that she's on a bad date that she's not feeling. She'll just say, hey, it's not
On a
working.
bad date?
Yeah.
So she makes
She'll
all her
leave
dates
it-
think that she has COVID.
Yep.
She'll keep that one screenshot and show it to them if like she's not
Yeah.
feeling it.
Like to not
Wow.
show up or like
Yep.
during the date?
Yep.
Both.
She'll either show up. It says like it was a text from her friend, right?
Okay.
But she'll pretending that she had a text for, you know, she'll save that photo from her friend.
Was she
of
like
positive.
tell the friend like let's work together or like?
I
you
did
know?
a similar thing in college.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's sort of messed up though.
I
I
had
wouldn't
to do-
lie
I
about.
had a.
So it says here. So this is what she said. The girl said, "Look, you're not going to believe it. I've tested positive." And her date asked, "What are you going to do?" And then she would be like, "Well, I'm going to have to go home." But rather than doing that, she went clubbing or went somebody else. You know, went with somebody else instead. So she would just say that just to get
Wow,
out of it and go
that's
do something
terrible.
else.
Yeah, I don't like that. I feel like that's messed up.
That's messed up. You know, I
Wait, but what did you do? Yeah.
my thing. So I had gotten into a car accident getting into
And the
Nassau.
poor guy's isolating for a week because
Oh.
he's nervous.
Well,
Oh
that's like
She's
That's
just-
why it's messed up.
She's
Yeah,
just a
that's
manipulator.
messed
up.
Send
Yeah,
her
yeah.
to jail. No.
send her to jail. 12 years in the dungeon, 7 years no trial.
Don't tell people that too. Why is she telling the public that?
Absolutely. But I got into a car accident on my way into Nassau a few semesters ago, and obviously I had to take pictures for the insurance and whatever. And then I didn't show up to my math class because I just didn't want to
Is
go.
this
Oh,
community
so it wasn't a
service
date
too?
thing.
No, this was like no, this isn't a date thing. I just didn't show up to
Math
my
class
math
or
class
lying
'cause I-
about a date with COVID? Okay.
Yeah, I
see
just
the connection.
disliked my teacher, disliked the subject, so I just didn't go. And I found out my final was on that day. So I didn't know.
So that did not end well for you.
No, it didn't. Actually, no, it ended up fine.
Or you or whatever
Because
rescheduled.
I took the pictures of my car accident that I had taken 2 months ago and took today's screenshots of them and presented them as a reason why I wasn't there.
You sicko!
Wait for work.
for my math final, and it worked. He accepted me from my final.
You are a sicko.
Wait, so you used the car accident?
Yep. Brilliant.
Oh,
The car accident that
got
happened
it.
2 months prior.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Did she say, "Are you
Oh,
okay?"
I
How's the-
I was like, no, I'm fine. I just, the car doesn't work.
I thought that the car accident happened on the day of the final.
Dude,
I was
what if she
confused. Oh, you
walks
made
out?
it seem like that.
What
I
if
wasn't
she's
there.
No, what if the next time you come back and she sees that same car that's blown to pieces there?
No, I had a different car.
Wait, well, why did you miss the final in the first place?
I didn't want to go.
Oh, okay. Oh, you didn't realize. That's right.
I didn't
Okay.
want to go.
Did they believe you?
They believed me. They accepted me from the final.
Like you got an like a A
Do you know
in
where
the
this
final?
was?
Counted towards my final
Wait,
grade.
where was
Yeah.
this?
I should use
Here.
that. I don't know. Maybe we should learn
Nassau
from you,
Community
Colton.
College, where success starts
No,
and stagnates.
now you're telling the professors that are listening right now what